This anthology, with its layered storytelling and eclectic mix of horror tones, seems like a creative experiment in blending traditional anthology structure with a meta-documentary framework. Here's a breakdown of the segments and their thematic or stylistic contributions. Frame narrative, abduction. The frame narrative ties the disparate stories together with an intriguing conceit. Found VHS footage that documents alleged alien activity. The inclusion of ufologists and digital effects experts adds a pseudo-scientific credibility to the otherwise fantastical premise. The epilogue's raw and grotesque depiction of alien experimentation provides a chilling punctuation to the overarching narrative, leaving the audience unsettled. Stork. Jordan Downey's gritty segment channels Aliens and Dawn of the Dead in its visceral, action horror execution. The grotesque imagery, like the stork regurgitating brains into newborns, is a disturbing high point. The Warden. Team's weariness implies a deeper lore, hinting at recurring encounters with extraterrestrial threats, but this thread is left deliberately unresolved. Dream Girl. This Bollywood-inspired body horror piece by Virat Pal is both satirical and shocking. Tara's transformation into a murderous android makes a strong commentary on exploitation in the film industry, though it quickly descends into chaos. The segment's frenetic violence contrasts sharply with its whimsical setup, creating a tonal whiplash that heightens its horror. Live and Let Dive. Justin Martinez's skydiving nightmare shifts from adrenaline-pumping thrills to relentless terror. The vivid imagery of the aliens' brutal assaults, coupled with Zach's futile attempts to survive, make it one of the anthology's most visually intense entries. The lack of resolution mirrors the helplessness the characters feel, underscoring the aliens' overwhelming dominance. Fur Babies. Christian and Justin Long's segment blends dark comedy with macabre horror, creating a bizarre and grotesque tone. The idea of a woman turning activists into human-dog hybrids is both absurd and horrifying, evoking shades of the island of Dr. Moreau. The segment's mix of grotesque body horror and absurdity is divisive but memorable. Stowaway. Kate Siegel's introspective piece explores isolation and body horror, making it one of the anthology's most psychologically haunting segments. The cyclical injuries and mutations Hallie endures echo the existential dread of annihilation, as her body becomes unrecognizably alien. Its slower, more contemplative pace provides a stark contrast to the more frenetic segments. Final thoughts. The use of found footage enhances the immersive quality, though it sometimes limits the narrative's coherence. The meta-commentary from experts adds a postmodern layer, questioning the nature of truth in a digital age, while also poking fun at the human tendency to believe in the unbelievable. This anthology succeeds as a bold, chaotic experiment in horror storytelling, though the segments vary in quality and tone. The frame narrative offers intriguing connective tissue, but the lack of a unifying resolution may frustrate some viewers. Fans of anthology horror and found footage will likely appreciate its ambition and creativity, while others may find its uneven execution detracts from its overall impact.